Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss some categories of big data system. So the various topics that we are going to cover today are what is data? That is the basic introductory part about big data system. Then we will discuss about what are the basic types of big data system. That is structured data, then unstructured data, then about the semi-structured data. These three are the basic categories under the big data system. So let's move to our first slide. This is the basic introductory about big data. Big data basically means that if we are having huge amount of data, then it is called as the big data. Like if we are having some data which will be increased in further time period, according to the time, over the time it will increase, then definitely it will be called as big data. If we are having large amount of data, then we need to manage them. We need to maintain one proper organized structure for big data. So normally we have some data like in form of megabytes and gigabyte size. But according to the amount of the data, it can be in terabytes, petabytes, exabytes or even more also. Then in the fourth point, we are having the data. Like if we are having different formats for the different data, then we are having some like traditional tools which is difficult to manage. So we need to have some proper organized structure of the big data. So according to that, if we talk about like Facebook, we are having large database which is having terabytes of data. Like I have taken over here, we can say that near about 500 terabytes of data is getting generated every day. So this is about the Facebook, where normally users upload their photos, like videos, then many more things on the Facebook. Due to those things, it is getting larger and larger database. So let's move to our next slide. So what are the different types of big data? Big data could be found in three forms basically. The first one is structured data, then unstructured data, then the third one is semi-structured data. Structured data means that, like as the name represents, if we are having the data in the form of like table, in the form of columns and rows, which is very well organized, then it will be called as structured data. Then second one is unstructured data. Unstructured data means that there is no proper organization and maintenance of data, so it will be called as unstructured. Then third is semi-structured. Semi-structured means that some of the data is in the form of organized and some data is in the hash manner. So we can say that these are the basic three categories. Under structured data, we are having examples like SQL Server and all the databases which are in the form of table like rows and columns which are organized. Those will be called as structured data. Then like social media, where a number of like videos and audios, images are stored, that kind of database will be called as unstructured. Then like example, e-commerce and emerging market data, these all will be under the semi-structured big data. In the further coming slides, we will have some more examples related to the same. So let's move to our first type, that is structured data. As I have told you, structured data means that the data is very well organized. Though if it is already very well organized, it will be somewhat easy to maintain and manage the information, and we can easily get the important data, and according to the requirement of the client, we can search the data here. So if we are having large amount of data, and from that large amount of data, we need to like analyze some of the important things, we need to process them, it will be easy over here. So in structured data refers to highly organized information Then another third point, which is very important point, as I have discussed, the structured data mainly will be in the form of tabular, like in the form of columns and rows, which will be represented in very good manner to understand the information. So let's move to our next slide. I have taken one example over here. Like if we are having 5,000 employees in a company, then we need to manage the data of each and every employee. Like we need to store the personal information about them, their professional information, and according to the requirement, we also need to search some of the data over the time. Then finally, maybe there will be case that we need to take some of important decisions on the basis of that. So in that case, we must have some organized structure. So it will come under the category 1, that is structured big data. So let's move to next slide. So these are the two basic source of structured data. Like we can say that first is machine generated structured data, then is human generated structured data. For example, if we are having like some of the applications that process data, in that case, if we are getting some of the information, that will be machine generated structured data. Like data we receive from sensors, web logs, or any kind of other systems like financial systems or medical devices, etc. And in case of human generated structured data, we can take the example that in a hospital, if we need to store the information of all the patients and the treatment that has done to them, that record it will be stored in the computer. So that form of information can be taken under the human generated structured data. Like normally, like some of the hospitals, they have their own software also, but some they store the data all in the Excel files also. So it will be under the human generated structured data. Then there are the certain examples like SQL Server, Database, Oracle, DB2, Sybase, Teradata, then Access, then Excel, text files. These all under the structured data, which all are the databases. Then is second category, that is unstructured data. Unstructured, as its name represents, it is totally opposite to the structured data. There will not be any kind of proper organization over here. So obviously we need to have some difficult procedures to maintain the data over here. So it is difficult to store, process, analyze, and to take the decision. So here if we are having the data very large in amount, which is unlimited, so it will be really very difficult to manage the data over here, and it will be very time consuming also. So let's have some example of unstructured big data. So normally if we are having photos, videos that are uploaded on the social media networking like Twitter, Facebook, every profile they usually upload many images daily. So obviously the database will have the large number of data and its amount will be very hard to manage. So it will become under the unstructured big data. So again we are having two types of sources over here, like machine generated structured data, then again human generated data. So all the satellite images or any kind of like other softwares like radar also. Radar is a radio detection and ranging application. They all come under the machine generated structured data. Then if we talk about the human generated data, then we are having like social media data, then mobile data, then website content. It all comes under the unstructured data. So in the next slide, we are having some examples like social media, digital video, audios, geospatial, etc. So let's move to our next line. It is semi-structured. As the name represents, semi-structured means that we are having combination of both like structured and unstructured data. It is also called as hybrid data. Hybrid obviously means that there will be mixture of something. So here we will have data in the form of organized and unorganized both. Some of the data will be organized and some will not be. Like in case of documents, if we are creating notepad files, we are creating, or email data, they all will be under the semi-structured. So in the next slide, we are having some example. Like no SQL documents means that without SQL, if we are creating any like document, it will come under the semi-structured. Like JSON files, XML data, extensible markup language data. These are the files which are used as like intermediary in the programming languages. Then we can say that JavaScript files also. These scripting files are according to the requirement of the user. So they can create their own elements over there. So these come under the semi-structured. So if we talk about some of the examples, like emerging market data, e-commerce application, then third-party data, or we can say that syndicated data also, they all come under the semi-structured. So what is the syndicated data? Actually, it is an aggregated collection of product retail sales which are like chosen by the some predefined set of parameters. We need to manage the data over here. So if we talk about overall, under the structured data, we can take the databases like Excel files or proper database files like SQL, etc. Then under the unstructured, we can say videos, audios, MP3, JPG, and under the like semi-structured, we are having documents, Word documents, email, Hotmail, etc. So these all are the examples. So let's move to next slide. We are having some MCQs related to the same topic. So our first question is, which data is called hybrid data? So here are the some options given. So what is the correct answer? Option number 3, that is combination of organized and unorganized data. The mixture of the data having some organized and unorganized data will be called as hybrid data or semi-structured data. So the next question is, dash data can be stored in form of tabular columns such as relational database. So what is the correct answer? So the correct answer is option number 1, which is the first category under the big data, structured data, in which we are having the data in the very well arranged manner so that the information that we want we can get very easily. So this was all about the categories of big data. Thank you so much.